Alrighty, so let's talk a little bit about the company known as Oracle. So they reported earnings on Tuesday, and as part of that, they talked about future commitments for purchases from their customers. And specifically, like the term that gets used when talking about this is RPOs. Now, this is not, if you're a football fan, this is not the run-pass option, so I don't want you to get, all excited about that. This, we're talking about remaining performance obligations. And RPOs, just so that you're aware of this, they are not guaranteed revenue. And this is the direct quote from Oracle. They represent the total value of contracted revenue that has not yet been recognized, often tied to future performance obligations. And so if you look at Oracle's RPOs over the last couple of years, they had risen from around $66 billion in November of 23 to $138 billion in May of this year, and then just jumped in one quarter to $455 billion. This is all because of the Stargate deal between Oracle and OpenAI for $300 billion in cloud contracts that Oracle is going to deliver to OpenAI over a 3 to 4 year time period, which is all well and good. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm just saying a couple of things on this. The first is that when we look at this, there are a couple different things that you have to remember. The first is OpenAI does not have any cash of its own just sitting around to pay this. They don't.
True. Yep.
They rely right now on a bunch of funding in order to actually pay their bills. So they don't just have like $317 billion. Their cash flow is not $317 billion. Their revenue run rate is not. Like they don't have this money there. So the first question that you have in terms of, hey, how ironclad is this is, hey, can OpenAI actually, pay this? The second one is, will OpenAI actually pay this? Yes, they may have signed a contract to do so, but we see companies change their plans for construction all the time. Look at all of the car companies that were going to be building EV plants and decided, we can't sell that many EVs. We don't need to actually do this. And they changed their mind and delayed them and so on and so forth. The other piece on this is no one asked or even seemed to care on the conference call, hey, what's the return on investment going to be here? Okay, you're going to be, getting $300 billion in contracts. What's it going to cost you in order to actually build that and deliver it? What's the ROI on it? And so these are the reasons why, in my opinion, that Oracle stock, since its big jump yesterday up to $345 a share, it's back down today to around $310. So it's given back 10% in a 24-hour period. It obviously still has a massive gain there, but you look at this and you say, okay, there are definitely some questions that need to be answered here, and also this is not actually new spending that no one knew about. It's just it finally reached the stage where it was formal enough that Oracle could put it on their earnings report.
Yeah. It's not the only giant move that kind of has people scratch. I don't know if it has people scratching their heads, but it is just another comparison point that you can pretty easily make to the late 90s. And I know that those are getting drawn out and many of those comparisons being made, but I just see it over and over again.
And let's look, if we're going to make comparisons to the 1990s, then let's make comparisons to the 1990s. Oracle in the 1990s had an accounting scandal directly related to revenue recognition. Like they had a problem related to this. They had, settlements with regulators related to how are you recognizing revenue and what's going on here.